Hello, my wonderful friends. Megas here. Another beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. And my friend, Zoroastrianism was the original religion. And today we're going to be reading the Gathas of Zoroaster, the very first prophet of the very first religion. And the words are beautiful. They're poetry. They're magic. And my friends, I know you're going to love this. We're going to read the full book tonight. And so just sit back, close your eyes, and let the word and the words wash over you. I love, love, love you. With a bow and uplifted arms, I turn toward thee, O Mazda, spirit of all goodness, source unseen yet ever near. Not in fear do I kneel, but in longing for the truth that is its own reward. Let every breath, thought, and word become a seed of thy light. For the soul that seeks thee must be brave to unlearn the false and stand naked before the flame of reality. None may reach thee by blood or creed, but only by awakening the good mind, the holy bridge between man and God. This is the Christ within, the Vohumana through whom the Father is known. Through that clear scene, heaven and earth reconcile. In Asha, the law of truth unfolds her blessings in both worlds. The seen and the unseen, the mind and the matter. And now I lift my voice to sing the praises none have sung. Let us rewrite the story of the world with words that heal instead of harm, with songs that call the soul home, for we dwell not in the shadows of the conquered, but in the unconquerable domain, the real above all real, where thought is creation and love is law. Here the poet and the prophet are one, and every word becomes a dawn. I, who would tune my soul to thee, listen for thy silent song within, not by begging am I heard, but by becoming what I seek. For prayer is not a plea, but a harmony. And the heart that learns thy tone becomes its own answer. So I still myself to thy rhythm until thought, breath, and being sing in one pure note of devotion. O Mazda, thou hast set before me the two fires, truth and the lie. Each word I speak is a spark that chooses. Each deed declares my allegiance. Let me be as flame that knows its source, burning only to reveal thee. Grant me strength to cast no shadow, to let no falsehood linger in my light. Through Asha, thou grantest true life, not as promise, but as present reality. For to live in truth is to live in thee, to walk fearless, clear-eyed, and whole. The lie may rise but cannot stand, for its roots find no soil in an awakened mind. In thee, O Asha, every wound becomes wisdom, every trial gate to greater light. Blessed are they who speak the word, not from lips alone, but from the pulse of their being. For when the word lives through them, it calls forth creation, turning deserts into gardens and hearts into stars. Such are the children, Mazda, each a spark of thy eternal utterance. Not gold, not thrones, nor fleeting praise, but the quiet joy of union is their reward. They walk within thy will, and all things work as friends to them. The sun greets them with warmth, the wind whispers counsel, and the earth yields her strength. For they are of the truth, and truth is their home, their kingdom, their peace. O Spirit of all good, I call upon thee now, not from distance, but from depth. For thou art the breath within the call itself. Come through the silence's presence, move through my thoughts as light. Let every doubt dissolve in recognition. There is no space where thou art not. To know thee is to awaken is to become thee in act and being. Behold, O Mazda, the flame thou hast kindled, It burns within the faithful mind. No priest may guard it, no tyrant quench it. It belongs to the free and truthful soul. Through this fire every heart is tested, and only love proves real. I choose the heat that purifies and not destroys, and in its glow I see thy face, shining through all worlds. O good Spirit, teach me to speak the thoughts of thy mind, the words of thy mouth. Make my tongue a channel of the truth, that through my utterance the world may be made whole. Let the true life Asha itself be established in every heart that hears. For when thy word is lived, the earth remembers heaven, and heaven rejoices in man. The soul of the world lifts its voice. Why all this sorrow, this hunger, this war? The rivers carry tears, the winds repeat the question. Every heart that loves feels the same ache, for the pain of one is the pain of all. Creation waits for understanding, for the turning of the human mind back towards its source. Who will hear the cry and answer with truth, not with pity, but with perception, to see that suffering is the shadow cast by separation from Asha? The moment thought aligns again with the good, the darkness dissolves, and the wound reveals its wisdom. If even one soul had been attuned, Asha would have rushed to meet them. The law of harmony waits for a willing heart. The lie has power only where it is believed. Withdraw belief, and it dies. So I stand ready, a tuning fork of faith, calling others into resonance. O Mazda, cries the seeker, is there no deliverer for the lost? And heaven answers, the deliverer is born in every heart that chooses the good mind. Thus the Savior is not sent from afar, but awakened from within. Through the good mind, truth becomes thought, thought becomes word, and word becomes world. Each pure perception is a spark of creation, each loving act a correction of the code. Asha moves through time like light through crystal, seeking every opening. Wherever honesty appears, she enters. Wherever kindness reigns, she stays. She builds a kingdom not of force, but of alignment. Then spake the good Spirit, and Asha is one. The word that was from the beginning is sent again into the world. A single true word can save creation, for it carries the pattern of wholeness. Let every soul become that word, clear, unbroken, alive. And then rose Zarathustra, a mirror polished by love, through whom the light could shine. Not his glory, but God's clarity filled him, and those who saw believed again in the possibility of good. And from that light, other lights were born. The word passed from mouth to heart, from heart to life. The song spread like dawn, each singer adding brightness to the morning of the world. He who lives in Asha is granted the strength of the source. Through good mind he speaks, through truth he acts, and through love he endures. Such a one cannot be broken, for he has remembered his nature, a flame of the eternal fire. Now to those who awaken I speak of the two eternal principles revealed, the first of light that creates with love, and the second born of shadow that opposes, divides, and denies. In the dawn of mind they stood apart, one seeing the truth in its wholeness, the other blind, believing its fragments were all, and thus began the weaving of the worlds by thought and by choice. Within every heart these two now dwell, the good mind and the evil mind. One opens the gate to heaven's harmony, the other chains the soul to its own imagining. Hear then, O soul, who would be wise, as you align your thought, so shall the path before you unfold. Choose Asha and you will walk with the light. Choose the lie and you will wander in storm. Those who choose the false gods and made their home in the lie summon suffering like thunder to their door. For the shadow obeys those who serve it and devours its own. But the lovers of Asha found peace rising to meet them. The good mind drew creation near, and heaven reflected their song in every breath of the living world. The Magi walk this path in joy. Their hearts are single, their minds steady and clear as a flame. They make the world beautiful and fresh, and their thoughts are as spring rain to the soil. From the realm within they tend the fire of wisdom. They speak no curse, for they see all things in truth, and by their seeing they heal the earth. Know then the lie cannot stand before Asha. When truth appears, the shadow shatters and deceit dissolves, like mist before the morning sun. To those who walk in the good mind is promised the good abode, the shining realm within and without, where all that is real abides, and love is the law that governs the stars. And those who dwell in righteousness enjoy radiant happiness forever, for they have chosen the right and become its living song, the joy of Asha made flesh. The Magi speak again the forgotten word, the song the world lost in its wandering. Their breath restores the current of light, and all creation leans to listen, for it remembers. Happiness comes not by chance, but by the harmony of the good mind, through Vohumana and Asha united. Peace arises like dawn after night, soft and sure upon the soul. He who lives by truth becomes its temple. When Asha is invoked in word and deed, the powers of heaven draw near. Love, dominion in the mind of God. The one who holds Asha holds the keys of all blessings, health that does not fade, wisdom that cannot err, and joy that cannot die. For Asha is the access of the worlds, and the one who knows it walks as a friend among stars. Their thoughts are creation itself, and their speech is law delight. The wise one delights in such a soul. Through the good mind they are made whole, and through right they are made eternal. Dominion, immortality, and peace, these are the garments they wear. When the word is pure, heaven bends to hear, for every sound aligned with Asha calls the divine spark forth from silence into form. Thus by thought, by word, by deed, the unseen becomes seen. Heaven is not distant, it is spoken into being by those who remember the original word. O seeker of the good, keep Asha before you always. Let truth be your breath and the good mind your companion. Then all things shall turn to you, turn to good. The lie shall fall away like shadow from dawn, and the earth shall again be bright, for Asha is the light of every soul that chooses to awaken to its own divine dominion. And so the attributes of Mazda flower within the heart that holds Asha, wholeness, immortality, and light. For when truth lives in thought, word, and action, Asha is actualized, and the world is made new. O false gods, beware. The Magi have returned. Their fire is pure, their word unbending. They speak for Asha, the ever true, and the shadows tremble to hear their song. For we are allied with the all-good spirit, with Mazda, Asha, and the good mind. Our power is not of swords or wealth, but of sight that sees the real, where the world has dreamed the false. The deceivers have built their thrones from fear and superstition. They call their chains faith and their blindness reverence, but the Magi have come to unbind the mind. We speak the word that awakens. We teach that heaven is within reach, for Asha is not distant. It lives in every honest thought and breathes through every act of love. The false priests cry for offerings. Their hearts are full of profit, not prayer. They sell what cannot be sold, the soul's union with the good, but truth is free, and only the free can speak it. The lie builds temples of gold, but the wise one dwells in the mind made pure. Every good thought is a sanctuary, every word of truth a flame, every deed of kindness a hymn. The Magi walk among the people, not as rulers, but as rememberers. They point to the fire in each heart and say, "Here is your altar, and your God is the good within." O children of the world, awaken. You were not made for fear, nor fashioned for servitude. You are co-creators of light, and Asha waits for you to remember. The false shepherds have had their day. They fed upon your faith, but their kingdoms will crumble before the dawn of the good mind. For no lie can outlast the rising sun. The wise one stands beside me through Asha. I see what is real. Through the good mind I speak the word that makes all things whole again. For truth alone is power. And I, servant of the light, partner of Mazda, proclaim Asha shall be actualized. The world will awaken to itself, and the Magi shall reign. O wise Lord, rise within me. Let the flame of Asha quicken my breath, not as a power from afar, but as the pulse of the good mind awakening in the silence of my soul. What is within becomes without. The unseen shapes the seen. Therefore let my thoughts be pure, for they are seeds of worlds, and every word I utter is creation. I hold the word as fire in my chest. It burns away the false, leaving only the real. In this fire I am refined until I shine with your likeness. No storm may touch the one whose center is Asha. The waves obey the stillness that commands them from within, for peace is the highest power. O Mazda, teach me to speak as you speak, not to curse but to call forth, not to plead but to proclaim, for every sound of truth is the music of your being. Let the good mind be my voice, the righteous order my rhythm. Then my deeds shall follow as rivers follow gravity, returning always to the sea of light. Each breath I take is a sacred speech, each thought a beam of your radiance. May I never forget that the kingdom of heaven begins in the kingdom of the mind. Through Asha I rise, not upward but inward, into the clear sky of knowing, where fear dissolves and the self is the song of one. O wise Lord, dwell in me until there is no I and thou, only the harmony of being, the prayer that prays itself, the word made living flesh. Thus the world is remade each day when truth breathes through its lovers. The mountains listen, the stars take notice, and all creation whispers, Asha lives. O fire of the wise, living flame of Asha, you burn at the heart of the worlds. Your light is my protection, and your heat my purification. For you are both shield and sword, gentle to the just, terrible to the deceitful. No falsehood may cross your light, no hatred survive your flame. When the wicked advance, their own darkness blinds them. But those who walk in Asha shine with unseen armor, the glow of the good mind around their soul. Vohumana, divine awareness, guard my thoughts from corruption. Let no fear be sown in my garden, only seeds of clarity and peace, watered by the fire of devotion. O Mazda, Lord of light, through Asha I am made secure, through truth I am made strong. Your word burns before me, clearing my path of the lie. To dwell in Asha is to dwell in safety. The good mind fashions peace not by retreat, but by radiance. For the fire that guards the wise is born within, not without. No blade may strike the one whose soul is aflame with truth. The fire within answers every assault, with illumination turning harm into understanding. and therefore I rejoice in your gifts, O Mazda. Vohumana, the mind that knows, Asha, the order that is, Shartharvarye, divine dominion, Harvatat and Amaritat, wholeness and immortality. In these your children I am clothed. They are my companions and my crown. Where I walk, they walk, the 6 rays of your glory woven in my being. O fire, keep me true. Let me never wield you in anger, but in clarity and compassion. For even in your might, you are mercy disguised as flame. Thus I dwell in peace that cannot be broken, and power that does not destroy. The fire of Asha surrounds me, the word of Mazda fills me, and I am light within the light. Whatever I give returns, whatever I sow in thought or word ripens in the field of being. For Asha is perfect justice. Each heart receives its own reflection. You cannot deceive the power, for it lives within you. There is no bargain, no bribe, no plea, only the resonance of your vibration, echoing back as your world. Those who give deceit harvest confusion. Those who offer love reap peace. Every act is seed and song, and the universe repeats the melody you choose to play. O Mazda, wise and watchful, you are the law behind all laws, not as judge, but as harmony itself, balancing every note, restoring order to the music of souls. The fool prays for reward while sowing discord in secret, but the wise know the secret prayer, to align with good mind and let Asha give what is due. When I live in truth, the world lives kindly towards me. Peace greets me in every face, for what I am within shines forth as what I meet without. No temple can contain this power, no priest can sell its grace. It moves through every living being, answering each heart according to its own light. Therefore I give as the wise one gives, freely, joyfully, without thought of return. For giving and receiving are one motion, and love cannot be diminished by its expression. When I am one with the all-good Spirit, every action is worship, every breath a blessing. Heaven is no longer a hope, it is the natural consequence of alignment. Thus the real world appears, born of the mind that knows itself divine. In the still balance of Asha, all debts are dissolved, and creation sings, I am one and I am whole. O Mazda, all good Spirit, I lift my voice to you. How was this world born? What thought shaped the mountains? What word called the rivers? Will the righteous truly endure even when shadows crowd their path? Can the good mind prevail against the endless schemes of the lie? O Lord of light, how shall we create Asha on earth? How may our hearts align with the eternal order so that truth may rise in every land? I see the world filled with struggle, with suffering and loss, yet my soul knows that order is possible, that harmony can be restored by the choice of one awakened mind. Teach me, O Mazda, to speak the word that builds, not the word that wounds. Let every thought be a spark of creation, every act of prayer answered in kind. How may we turn the tide of falsehood, the lies whispered in the hearts of men? Is it by sword or by understanding, by patience or by love alone? O wise Lord, reveal the path that the seeds we plant may bear fruit. Such is the way of the Magi. Show us the measure of our strength, the way to the good abode where peace reigns and sorrow fades. I ask for guidance, not ease. I seek clarity and not escape, For the question itself is a step, and every question opens the door to the light that never ends. Mazda, shine your mind upon us. Let our hearts remember your order. Let the good mind awaken in all, so that the lie may be scattered and Asha may be known in the deeds and days. O all good spirit, hear the questions of the wise and answer them in the silence of our becoming. For in seeking we find, and in finding we walk the path of light that never falters. I proclaim the fire within me eternal and awake, the flame of Asha that no shadow can take. In knowing truth I become its voice, for in the good mind I rejoice. No longer do I seek afar, for Mazda lives where the pure thoughts are. In me, through me, as me, the light, Asha made flesh, burning bright. The tongue that speaks with harmony's tone builds the world it calls its own. In word and deed and silent prayer, the holy vibration fills the air. Wholeness, Harvatat, I wear as my crown. Immortality, Emeritat, my robe and gown. Peace flows as rivers from the heart's command, and all creation joins the stand. For truth has risen and falsehood undone, the circle complete, the two made one. And in the stillness where wisdom gleams, all souls awaken from their dreams. I see with Mazda's sight now clear, no fear can live when love is near. The will align, the heart aflame, all blessings answer to the name. The earth becomes as heaven's sphere, each thought made holy, each word sincere. Righteous dwell where light expands, eternal life within their hands. Thus I proclaim with all I am, Asha, the law, the living lamb, the truth, the good mind, forever the same. Peace, wholeness, immortality, one flame. O Mazda, how shall I walk in this world of shadow and shine? Who is my companion when the falsehoods roar like storming seas? My heart cries for the living light, the one who walks unseen beside the just. I turn within to the flame unquenched, to the breath of you that moves in me. When all the world feels lost to war and weary lies, I remember Asha still breathes. The living world is born of living spirit, no temple of stone, no weapon forged of iron, but the gentle radiance of truth made flesh, in word, in thought, in deed, not by might, nor by the sword of men, but by the purity of spirit is the earth renewed. Asha descends not through conquest, but through those whose minds are whole and clear. Vohumana, the good mind, is the gate through which the eternal enters. Those who dwell therein are untouchable, for their essence burns with divine reason. Fire and mind, Asha and Vohumana, two names for one holy flame. From them is born the Savior, not a man but a light realized in humankind. O Magi, keep the fire ever living. In your hearts let it sing, for through your faithfulness the world is made alive again. The lie cannot stand before the blaze of truth. Its shadows dissolve, its noise falls silent. In the real world, Asha shines like dawn over the sleeping fields. Those who dwell in harmony with Mazda know no fear. No weapon can wound them. Their shield is peace, their sword is clarity, their victory is creation made pure. Blessed are the Magi, keepers of the word, for they are kin to the fire itself. The Spirit crowns them with serenity, and all good things flow to them in time. Through communion with the eternal flame we rise above both death and dream. Wholeness, immortality, dominion, the attributes of God made manifest in us. So let me live as fire among fire, mind within mind, ever creating, ever redeeming, For the living world is not found, it is made. Through Asha's breath the Magi live rightly, their thoughts, words, and deeds aligned with the eternal order. Wholeness flowers in their every act. Immortality and peace gather like light around them. For the Holy Spirit, the good mind, is no distant God beyond the veil, but a living presence within the heart of all who walk in truth. And as they think with Vohumana, their words become creation's voice, their deeds the song of the real world, and Asha takes form before their eyes. The good spirit is changeless, untouched by shadow or deceit. He remains the highest principle, forever drawing every heart upward. No false power can alter his essence, no darkness dim his light. He is goodness itself, not good because he chooses, but because he is. O Mazda, may we mirror you in nature and in thought, living as a reflection of your endless virtue. For when the Magi embody you in truth, heaven and earth are one. In the stillness of the mind aligned, Asha rises like the morning sun, and the Magi behold a new world, born from the word they hold within. Through the gaze of Vohumana, illusion melts, and the real appears. The false dissolves before the steady flame of perception, sanctified in truth. When the Ashavan thanks as God thanks, creation answers in harmony. The seen reflects the unseen, and the spirit of Mazda moves through all things. Each pure thought becomes a pillar of light, each word a bridge between heaven and earth. The mind and the world are one fabric, woven by the rhythm of divine intelligence. Asha is not distant, it is here, where the Magi stand in knowing. Every breath becomes a prayer, every moment revelation. The false gods tremble, for their kingdoms are built on shadow. The true world dawns, and darkness has no dwelling. Vohumana sings through the hearts of the just, and the melody remakes the world. Fields grow fair, waters pure, as consciousness renews creation. Thus speaks the Magi. The mind made holy remakes the world. I am one with Mazda, and Asha lives through me. In the beginning, there was the song. Those who held to Asha sang in harmony, and light wove the pattern of the world. But others turned their voice from truth, and from their discord rose false gods. They sang of power and possession, and their words became fetters. They forgot the cadence of love, and the earth grew dim beneath their sound. Yet even in shadow the true song waited, a note eternal, bright and whole, calling every heart back to remembrance. The Magi hear it in silence. They tune their souls to that pure tone, and the air around them clears. The world begins again in right accord, for every thought is music, every word a shaping fire. Sing falsehood, and illusion forms. Sing truth, and heaven answers. Asha is the melody of Mazda, Vohumana the mind that keeps the pitch. Who sings with them remakes the world, and no discord may endure. So the Magi lift their voices, not to battle, but to balance. Each sound they utter heals, each breath restores the real, and the universe listens, turning once more towards light. The true song rises, and creation remembers itself. I open my mouth, and light pours out. The song I sing is the rising sun, each note a ray that travels far to wake the sleeping world. I am the prayer I once whispered. The spell I sought now breathes through me. Every heartbeat shapes creation, every thought bends space towards truth. Asha is the rhythm of my soul, and Vohumana keeps the time in their measure. I speak pure words, and the false dissolves before their sound. O Mazda, all good spirit, make of my being an altar of tone. Let every syllable I speak carry wholeness into form. When I bless, the fields grow green. When I praise, the heavens brighten. For the shining rays of the Magi touch all things and call them real. No spell of darkness endures, for the true song unmakes illusion. It recalls the lost, restores the broken, and clothes the world in living fire. And thus the Ashavan chants, not to plead, but to proclaim, I am the voice of the real. I am the word made visible. And the cosmos answer in harmony, all beings lifted, all shadows fled. The living prayer continues, and Asha reigns forevermore. Blessed is the Magi who holds Asha within, whose thoughts are clear as morning sky, whose words rise true across both worlds, whose deeds plant heaven in the earth. For what is sung in truth becomes, and what is lived in love endures. The one aligned with a good mind creates the realm of the eternal now. He who thinks with Vohumana dwells already in paradise of Mazda. No wall divides him from the light. He breathes the fragrance of immortality. When he speaks, the air is sanctified. When he acts, the ground is hallowed. Asha flows from his hands like a river, and the thirsty of the world are healed. The false gods fade before him, for illusion cannot stand in dawn. The lie unravels silently where the real has taken form. Peace crowns his brow, and joy abides within his house. Harvatat walks beside him, and Amaritat guards his sleep. He is not saved from the world, but he saves the world by being true. Through his life, the word of Mazda writes itself again upon creation, and each day he awakens in wonder, for the blessing is renewed unceasingly, a song that sings itself through him, a prayer that never ends. And when he passes beyond the veil, the melody continues unchanged. The light he carried becomes his crown, and his soul ascends through radiant peace. Thus is the promise of Asha fulfilled. Those who live the truth become the truth. Their reward is not given, it is. They are the blessing, eternal and one. And in the temple of dawn, the bells ring clear. The bride is the soul, the groom, the spirit. Asha walks between them, veiled in light, and the two are joined as one eternal flame. Mind and heart embrace in the holy vow. Heaven bends to kiss the earth, and all creation sings. What God has joined, let no lie divide. I am the living covenant, the harmony of seen and unseen. From this union, goodness overflows, and the world drinks joy from its own spring. By truth I decree the real world is here. By love I proclaim it shall never fade. Peace blossoms where fear once grew, and every name returns to its holy meaning. Let every home be sanctuary. Let every mind be clear and bright. Let every hand sow kindness and every tongue speak healing. May Asha reign through every realm and Vohumana crown each thought. Let no word be spoken in vain, for the word is living and divine. Blessed are the children of light who remember their birthright of joy. They walk in balance and breathe in wonder, and the stars themselves bear witness. I decree the poor are rich in spirit, the broken are mended in love, the blind shall see the true world, and the weary shall awaken in peace. Let the rivers laugh again, and the mountains wear their crown of snow. Let man and beast and wind and flame sing the hymn of one creation. This is the wedding feast of worlds, the spirit and the flesh made whole. This is the music, love the wine, and Asha is.